here. I wanted to end off my show, my stay here on the Meet Me platform with doing two last shows before the split. So I wanted to get some of my all-time favorites to be on the shows, these last two shows with me. This today we have my favorite Ariana, Top Batch Ariana, and my sister, Top Batch Travel Bay, as guests on the show today. If you guys are new to Sundays, oh goodness, what's going on? Why is it lagging? Am I lagging? If you guys are new to Self Care Sundays is my baby show. It is my show that is going to get featured. It's been in the works for getting featured for a while now, but it is going to get featured one of these days. It's a show where we talk about all things self-care, wellness, holistic, remedies, hacks, life hacks, anything that you have stumbled upon life-wise that you enjoy doing to kind of give yourself a little bit of love. We want to talk about it. We want to know about it from health, beauty, wellness, mindset. Everything is all under the umbrella of self-care, and I want to know all about it. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about that here. My form of self-care and the way I like to love on myself is my facial. I love giving myself a facial once a week. It's something that I really pride myself on. I will say that, though, I have been slipping because I haven't been doing my show, so I have not really been able to get into my self-care like I like to do so. So I'm glad to be bringing this. I'm glad to be bringing this show back because it helps me also stay on my self-care. I love to hear about you guys' self-care. So this show has really been such a blessing for me in 2023, and I know it's going to be a blessing for me. And it's going so many places in 2024. I have so many plans. I'm super excited. So with that being said, I want to say amazing happy birthday to the best admin on the platform. Big emoji J. Happy birthday to you, my love. Thank you so much for helping me and blessing me and making sure that we stay very steadfast on this, because this is really my baby and I really appreciate it. So I definitely wanted to give you a quick shout out. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing day. So we are back to time. Also, I am doing a giveaway. So let's talk about the giveaway really quick. I am doing a giveaway. It is the Ultimate Skin Spa. All right. So I'm doing a giveaway. It's going to be today and next week, this week and next week. It is a 5 clean brush, exfoliating soft silicone, soft sponge brush, and pumice brush. This is basically going to get your face like, what I say, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So how do you get this? The number one gifter of my stream this week and next week will get this. No, you don't have to be the number one gifter of the week. I know that's a lot, but I was going to make it the number one gifter of the week, but honestly, I just want to give it away to someone who really wants it. So if you come to the show, you end up being the number one gifter of this show, you end up being the number one gifter of next week's show, you get this bad boy. I'm super excited to be giving it away. I'm going to be doing way more giveaways as the show progresses this year. So definitely tune in. So that is the giveaway we will be doing next week. So I will obviously announce the winner on social media, make the arrangements to send it out to you. So we got that going on. So how I like to clean my face, I really like to get in and get all of that good purging and the blackheads, whiteheads. I like to get all of that out. So I first of all wash my face off stream. You guys know that. I use a very safe, very basic daily cleansing wash. Right now I'm kind of in like between my Teamy turmeric wash and my rice wash I have going on. These are the facial scrubbers I do with my daily wash. I just loaded on some new ones. They're like ceramic, so these are the ones I really like to use on a daily basis. Something like this I would use for like a deep clean. So but it's up to you and what your skin allows for you to have. We're going in because yesterday I decided to be fancy and paint myself blue. So we have a very deep facial we have ahead of us. I'm going to go in with my Revitalize Pure Glycolic Acid Cleansing Gel, Derma Intensive. glycolic acid serum. This is going to basically go in and do like a deep cleaning and remove that first layer of dermis, that dead skin that just kind of sits on top of your face. So I'm going to go in and clean my skin properly. I'm then going to go in after that with my Vogue Now facial steamer. This thing is amazing. It just goes in and it just like really steams and opens up your pores. So once I go in there, the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Derma Intensive Pure Glycolic Acid Cleansing Gel. So everything that I use on my Self-Care Sundays, I post on my Amazon storefront. So make sure that if you guys are coming in here, hit me with a favorite, add me on Instagram, hit me with a favorite over there, and definitely check out my Amazon storefront. So we're going in with a pumpkin enzyme mask. It's a Renew Exfoliate and Hydrate mask. This mask is so amazing. It really gets in there. And since I decided to put all kinds of you missed my dress up last night. That's what you mean. Since I decided to put all kinds of blue paint on my face, I definitely need to renew my skin and just kind of get it all nice and yummy again. I'm going to use my, oh darn it, I don't have my toner with me. But I'm definitely going to make sure I get my toner on, and then we're going to finish up with some serums. So that's what we have got going on today. My topic for today is definitely, okay, so it's going to be a little messy, but life is a little messy. I got a message recently. Oh, darn it. I got a message recently about someone struggling with being able to pass poop. And I realized I really want to talk about that, being the new year. As we get older, there's a lot of things that start to happen to us that we don't realize is serious problems and can lead to really serious problems. There are few people that I know right now that are struggling that possibly might have cancer and other chronic diseases. It is really, really important as we get older in our late 20s and our early 30s, and as we're getting older than that, that we take very good care. We notice all these things that are going on in our life because it can cause serious issues. I had an issue with pooping when I had my car accident. I wasn't able to really pass stool for a very long time, and constipation is huge. It's a huge, huge, huge deal, like you just said, right? It can cause hemorrhaging. It can cause you to create stolid stool in your intestines, which can also cause a lot of issues. There's so many different things that can happen if you don't properly have, if you don't poop once a day. Let's just say it. Everybody should be pooping at least once a day. If you are not pooping once a day, there is a problem. Period. If you want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it, you want to ignore it, that's your problem. But if you are not pooping once a day, there's a problem. You guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Twix. This is Self-Care Sundays. We are talking about pooping. Why? Because pooping is a healthy part of coexisting amongst one another, okay? So don't get uncomfortable when we talk about things like this, because these are the things that we should be talking about, all right? Things that helped me, and you guys, I'm not giving any kind of medical advice, just a PSA. I don't have my publicist on deck right now, but as a PSA, this is not a medicinal show. I'm not offering any kind of advice. I'm not offering any kind of medical advice. I am just giving experiences of what I've been through, things that have helped me and things that my guests have been through and that have helped them along the way. That is all this show is about. I am not offering any kind of medical advice. This is just life hacks that I've been through. But anyways, back to my subject of constipation. Constipation can be diarrhea, and it can also be hardened stool. So there are different things that can occur during you having constipation, and it's a really big deal. The number one thing for me, I saw some people answering in the comments, like fiber, huge. Fiber is huge. Probiotics, huge. Okay, but a huge thing that I've been recently doing that's really, really helped me is water. Water. We don't realize how much water is so important. And baby, when I tell you, shout out to Big Sosa in the building who took my got me in my auction yesterday. Shout out to her. She actually put me on to hot water in the morning with lemon, baby, when I say it cleanses you all the way out, it is like Drano, all right? Drano. Hot water in the morning with lemon Drano. Put a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Okay, get into it. You guys, if you're just now joining, this is Self-Care Sundays with me, Twix. I am going to start my self-care. I just wanted to touch on this. There are a lot of other holistic things, but honestly, the biggest things are, oh, and also I wanted to touch on the fiber issue. When you talk about fiber, make sure that you're eating your water, right? What does that mean? Eating your fruits. Make sure that you're not just blending them into smoothies. A lot of times we don't like to chew. We don't like to eat. I don't know if we're in a new era where people don't like to actually eat things. They just want to drink things. It is very, very important that instead of just juicing your apple, that you are eating your apple. You're eating your apple. You're eating your pineapples. You're eating your celery. You're eating your fruits and your vegetables. That is where the natural fiber comes from that also helps push a lot of those things down. Try also to not eat very late at night, because I've noticed even with myself, when I eat very late at night, it's very hard for me to get things moving the next day. So intermittent fasting is really, really, really important when also trying to help yourself move. The biggest hack I came across in the last few years is something called hydro irrigation. Hydro irrigation is life-changing. If you are having huge issues with constipation, definitely check out. It's either called hydro irrigation or water irrigation. What is that? That is basically they stick a hose up in you and they clear you out, baby. Yep, it is. That's exactly what it is. And honestly, it's one of the best things because you guys don't understand how many types of different kinds of cancers you can develop if you just can't clear up all that poop inside of you. You literally carrying around poop, sis. All right, you need to leave the poop in 2023 where it belongs and get rid of it. It's really, really important. Please make sure that you guys are pooping once a day, okay? If you need any more ideas or any more references, there's always Google. You can always DM me, but make sure, I hate getting messages like that, honestly, because it's really important that you guys are taking care of yourselves. You know, life happens to us every single day, but the little bits and pieces that we can do really matter, you know? So make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're getting a lot of fiber, and then coffee is huge. Black coffee is a huge way to also get yourself to go if you need that. So I want to bring my first guest in, and crazy. And I will definitely like to get my facial started. So if my first guest could request the box, where does she go? Hello, hello. Now she left. There she is. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you, my darling?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Sunday.
It's Sunday. We here on self-care.
Big self-care Sunday. Big Ariana in the building. All right. You guys, please welcome Top Edge Ariana, my first guest for the show. I'm gonna get into my facial, so don't mind me.
Okay.
And I want to know from you, my darling, if you could tell me some things that you like to do once a week, once a month, to show yourself some self-care, some self-love. Like what do you like to do? You know, mine is my face regimen, but what do you like to do to show yourself some love?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because in this day and age, self-love, self-care is very important. And I think a lot of times people miss that mark that it's okay to take care of you. So what I do a lot of times is I don't really do it every day because it can be kind of crucial. But funny to say that a lot of times I will do a sugar scrub, and I do it at least 3 times a month.
Okay, so let's get into it. You speaking my language. All right, so sugar scrub. All right, so I need to know what kind of sugar, what's the brand, and is it for face and body? Ooh, child, hold on. Let me close my window because
it's giving okay, they're coming to get you. But you know, guys, we'll get into it. It's from Target. Those of you know that I am a Target girly. Raw sugar scrub, exfoliate, nourish, and renew. It does everything that it needs to do. It's lemon, it's pure, it smells good. And I don't really use it on my face, but I do use it on my body. Okay. We're going to get into it in a moment. We'd love to see it. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone is doing great. Welcome to Self Care Sundays every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Top Bash Twix. We love a good pun. We're here. Welcome.
We love a good plug. Thank you, my love. And shout out to Ariana. She has a show on Sundays as well at noon Eastern Time at Unpopular Opinions, one of my favorite shows on this app. She's actually the reason why I got into doing a show myself. She's amazing. She's super inspirational. I'm super excited to have you on the show. All right, Target. Boom. I love a good Target girly. Get into it. Sugar scrub. Is it for the face or the body or both? What do we?
It's more so for the body. It's not really for the face.
Okay.
And I try to follow directions because directions is key to making sure things work. So I'm more so, this is for my body. This is a moment that I can just relax, lay in the tub, scrub.
Okay. So that's when you typically do like a body scrub, is like when you're taking a bath.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys, I totally didn't just to interrupt you really quickly. I totally forgot to talk about my tools that I like to use. So when I am doing my deep pore cleanser, I like to use my ultrasonic sound scrubber to help lift all this dirt that lays under that first layer of dead skin. So it just really just kind of comes up and it just like removes all of that dirt. When you're taking a bath, let's get into it. What are you doing? Are you just scrubbing? Are you meditating? Is it a place of like comfort for you? What does it feel like when you are using this scrub?
So for me, it's a moment of just meditating. And I'm glad that you brought that up. A moment of just praying. I won't get too much into it. And just thinking and just focusing on the things that life has to offer. It's a moment for me to exhale. I give everything to the water, and then it just drain it out. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that. I was talking about that with somebody else, and they were talking about how they like to help shake fat. Yeah. So they'll shake their fat by using like their power thing, and then they'll like scrub it off, and then they'll rinse it away. And as they're rinsing it away, they kind of say affirmations, kind of like removing the dead skin. So I really, really love that. I think that that's really powerful. So what else do you like to do to show yourself some self-care?
We'll get into it. We love a good facial scrub.
Oh,
this is daily. Okay, this is daily before work, in the morning, because the job that I do is very, a lot of people know, I'm not ashamed to say what I do at work, but I deal with a lot of grieving people. I deal with a lot of chemicals at work. So I'm just around a lot. So it's very much so important for me to exfoliate the facial skin. You know what I'm saying? I use this. This is something that was actually recommended to me by yours truly. I happen to be.
I do that. I do recommend. And when the girlies are lost in the skincare section, you can always message me and ask me for sure.
Yes. So I found this, you guys, and I actually found the company. So this is a very great brand. It worked for me. I've had this literally since maybe last April. I was on the phone with her one day. I was like, I need something. I'm shopping around Marshall's. I'm here. My skin is dry from the airplane ride. Like, I don't know what to use. And so I found this. It's work. This is what I use to exfoliate. I use this here. I got this from Target. It's so simple. You use it. You scrub it. You do what you need to do. You rinse. You pat with your towel, a face towel. Like, look, I don't use the towel that I use to dry my body. I use just a facial towel.
Absolutely. And make sure that it's clean, it's dry, because a dirty towel really can be the place where you can get a lot of outbreak from, for sure.
Right. And then I go in with this. This is my serum.
Child. Okay, twin. Hold on, twin. Okay,
Hello?
twin. I love it. it.
So
Yay.
it makes me feel good, you guys. And I think like we were saying, it's important for me. And working out, drinking water, lots of water, constantly drinking water. When I'm streaming, a lot of people don't realize the importance of how water makes you feel. Our body needs water.
A lot.
The food changing, the the weather's changing, so many different flus and viruses out there. You need water to flush out these toxins in your
Right.
body.
Mhm.
So water is therapeutic for me. Because
Absolutely. So let's unpack that a little bit. So I love that you honestly, first of all, I want to give you a review myself since I have seen you over this last year. Your skin has definitely improved. How you present your face has improved. You know what I'm saying? Because you're more confident in your skin, you definitely like show more of your face and like it's like, what's up? I'm here, world. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's definitely giving. And I can attest that the products she uses, because I get a lot of my skincare products at Marshalls and Ross and stuff like that. So the skincare products she's using are amazing. Get into it. We can talk about those the serum really quickly. Specifically with the serum, what have you noticed? Because I know that the scrub and the serum are both vitamin C. What have you noticed with like using more vitamin C on your skin? Like, have you noticed a brightness? Is it like tighter? Is it more firm? Like, what is it giving from like prior to like now?
Yeah. So I'm glad that you asked me that. It gives more clarity. And when I say clarity, I mean like my skin was never like hard, but it was sometimes during certain seasons, I would have issues where it was like, okay, why is my skin so dry?
Rough, like
Yeah,
rough.
yeah,
Yeah,
rough.
yeah.
And I noticed since I've been using the skincare routine and constantly focusing on the skincare, I haven't had much issues. Because sometimes I have like two tone. So where it's like certain parts of my face have this area because I love the sun. I
Right.
am I love the beach, you guys. I
Mhm.
do. But people don't realize you need to wear sunscreen. Um,
Absolutely huge, huge. So if someone could learn that alone and it just be like, okay, my self care is I wear sunscreen, that would be huge because like it's
mhm.
so important. The sun is terrible for us if we're being
Yeah,
honest. Besides the fact that it gives us vitamin D.
yeah.
It's really important to definitely wear your sunscreen. You guys, really quickly, if you are just tuning in, this is Self Care Sundays with me, Twix. Yes, we are back, baby. Get into it. I have Top Badge Ariana in the box. We are learning all things that she does for herself, Self Care Sundays, and I love it. First, we talked about her scrub. Get into it, okay? Body scrub from Target for all the girlies who like to shop at Target. What does the sugar do to you? Does it make your skin soft? Because I know it was more of a meditative thing that you were talking about, but the sugar scrub itself, like, does it make your skin soft or like what is it? What is it giving?
Yes. So it gives like that extra just softness for me.
Okay.
Um, I'm a person that likes touch and feel.
Okay.
So when I feel that hardness from that the salt
Right.
from the sugar, and then I look at my skin and I feel and I'm like, oh wow,
Baby soft, baby. All right. So,
good.
sugar has a very healing component in it. So, that's definitely what it's doing. It removes a lot of that first layer of dermis, which is like that dead skin that just likes to sit on
Right.
our body. So, going in with a scrub is so important. Guys, if you really want soft skin, you want to feel better. We carry a lot of dirt on the surface of our skin, and that can really drag you down after a while. It
Yeah.
reflects in like the acne and the blackheads and the whiteheads that we receive. So a lot of times when you just remove that dead layer of skin, I promise you, it like just you won't be able to stop touching yourself. Like you feel amazing,
Right.
you look amazing, and it reflects. You start to shine. You start to have a glow, which is really important. So then we got into her face care. She does her vitamin C scrub. She does her vitamin C serums, and she's, just telling us about the glow that she's been receiving from doing it.
Also,
Oh, what is
collagen.
that?
I drink collagen twice a
She is
day.
that's with collagen, girl.
Y'all, I love collagen. I love aloe. I love B12. I'm drinking it now as we speak. Get into it for hair, respectfully, because you have to take care of your hair. I have my B12s daily, which is my lift off, my energy, helping with my metabolism. So
Okay, so I have a quick question about that. Let's
yeah,
unpack that a little bit because I have been feeling really drowsy and I've been trying to. I know that me and you both, we have a slight coffee addiction, but you've been able to really kick your coffee addiction for real.
yes.
So the vitamin B12, the peptides and the collagen that you take, have you really noticed a difference? Is it giving a pep in your step? Is it as peppy as the coffee?
For me, it is.
Okay.
Um, the coffee to me, I always feel a crash.
Okay.
Around 2 or 3 o'clock, I start getting sleepy.
Right.
With this, I'm constantly going.
Okay.
I feel good. It tastes good. It feels like I'm drinking Kool-Aid sometimes. And I don't know, like I feel like it was, but I will say this, coffee can be very addicting. Like very, I was addicted to coffee. Like first thing in the morning, I want coffee.
Right.
Afternoon, I want coffee. But another thing, the problem with the coffee is the sugar, which is another issue that causes a lot of blemishes with skin, acne, things internally. A lot of sugar is not good. And if you're not drinking water, it doesn't make it any better. So,
You guys, this is Self Care Sundays with me, Twix. You guys, only my guests can join the box. All right. I am sorry if I am not greeting every single one of you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. You guys, if you're not here, there's no show. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you all for coming, participating in the comments, and just being here. Just to remind you guys, for the ones who are just now pulling up, I am doing a giveaway. The number one gifter of my last 2 shows here on the Meet Me platform, my number one gifter of this show and next week's show will be receiving this beautiful baby. It is the ultimate skin spa. It is a facial cleansing brush. It has 5 speeds. It is amazing. It has 5 different attachments for exfoliating and buffering the skin. This baby is amazing. So the number one gifter of this stream and next week's stream will of Self Care Sundays. This is for women and men. Don't get into it. All right. Don't sleep on this. This is a unisex gift. It is a unisex tool. It is, like I said, it is for exfoliating and buffering the face. When you're done with this baby, you will have baby booty fresh skin. Okay, I said what I said.
and
So
then,
and will. So
and
that
hey,
is a little gift I would like to give. Since we will be splitting and you won't be seeing me anymore, unless you come to POF, get into it. So I definitely wanted to end on that good note. Shout out to everyone that's joining the stream. We have Ariana. Ariana, I love that you have so many things that bring you so much self-care energy because it's so important. I love that 2023 was your time to like really kind of dive into it and like make sure that you're really taking care of your face and your body. It's so important.
right.
So that's awesome. We were just, you kind of ended on water and like how big of a deal it is for you. What else would you like to? Ooh, okay, get into it, baby. What else? What else is it?
Also working out, stretching in the morning before work. When I get up, I don't jump just straight out of the bed. I take that moment to get up, stretch, get things flowing. Because a lot of people don't realize you got to get things flowing. You've been
Mhm.
laying down all night, and that can start your day off. If you stretch in the morning, that can help you. I'm not a doctor, neither am I a therapist, but I'm telling you from experience, if you stretch in the morning and you find routines stretching your body, it can help you throughout the day. It helps me a lot, and it's very therapeutic for me in the morning. Also, drinking this probiotic. I heard you speak earlier about flushing insides. I have at least 2 of these a week, and they help. You know,
I've never really been into the fermented kombucha
mhm,
craze, I like to call it, but I know that a lot of people speak highly about it. Do you
yeah.
feel like when you take it, you are moving, things are moving, and everything feels good, and It's good. I know. Listen, it's not for me. It's almost like my mama was telling me when she was drinking it, she felt like sometimes she get a little drunk off of it. Listen,
Look,
that I'm gonna leave that for y'all.
we ain't gonna get into it. I know we featured respectfully. But you know what? I think a lot of it is too. I feel good. I'm regular. Um, but I think water alone, like you were saying earlier about drinking water, water helps me a lot. But that's just, you know, something that helps me even more to have a kombucha at least twice a week, especially when I have that taste for craving for soda, because I don't drink soda. I'm just like, okay, let me get this healthy intake in.
I love that you really spoke on stretching because stretching is huge. Like I've literally been suffering from a lot of pain
Yeah.
lately. And I just really couldn't understand what was the problem. I was actually gonna like go to the hospital, and that's the sad reality. And part of the reason why I started this show and why
Hmm.
I got into holistic medicine in the first place, because wellness is so complicated that
Yeah.
we complicate it. Actually, let me rephrase that. Wellness is so simple, but with our anxiety we overcomplicate it, and
Yeah.
it's really sad that I, with all the pain that I'm feeling, the only thing that they can do if I run to the hospital is give me pain medication,
Pain
right? Which
medication.
doesn't, which would, yeah, pain management, which doesn't help me, or like, it doesn't solve the problem.
Right.
So, the reality is stretching helps.
It does.
If you're
It does.
feeling a lot of pain, if you have cramping, if you feel tight, if you do this and all of a sudden, my shoulder, baby, you need to
You need to
stretch. You
stretch.
need to work out. You need to stretch. I just recently was talking about, feeling overwhelmed and feeling over like weight, and
Yeah.
realizing that there were a lot of feelings that come with feeling overweight. I don't like
Overweight.
to use the word that I like to use, but because
Right.
you are featured, but like I felt overweight. And so with that came a lot of emotions that came with that, on top of the pain of, so stretching, just making sure that everything is more limber, as because we get, especially as streamers, we sit in this chair for a long period of time. It's really important to stand up, stretch,
Yes.
get the blood flowing, get get you nice and limber. So,
That's right.
my love, is there anything else that you would like to share in regards to your self-care Sundays before I let you?
Um, take care of you. I say this, and I see it every day. I see a lot of people who have lived their lives and have been wealthy, and it's not to say this to scare anybody. I don't know what you're going through, but love yourself. It's okay to step back and take care of you, because you get one of you, and when you're gone, the show continues to move on. And I see it daily with a lot of people who wish they could have done things, who should have done this. Their family said, I wish they could have did this. They had this on the plan. And then when their last breath is gone,
It's
there's no
over.
more.
Right.
So take care of you. Do the things that motivate you. You want to work out, work out. You want to travel, to have to think and to plan, travel. Do those things. Whatever helps you, you do it. Yes.
Self love isn't selfish.
Is it
Whoo, that is
selfish?
a word, child.
Yeah.
Listen, procrastination is not it. If you, like she said, whatever you want to do with your life, do it. Do not let
Yeah.
people hold you back. Do not let people make you feel like you can't do it. And more importantly, don't let yourself do it to you. Because we are typically our biggest fear,
Yeah.
fear
We
of
are.
not being able to accomplish. So yeah, having on self-love is an investment. Oh my gosh, she is preaching today. But yeah, you guys, if you're just now tuning in, this is Self-Care Sundays. I have the beautiful, the amazing top badge, Ariana, I adore you. I love you.
I love
I will
you.
miss you so much. I hope you get nothing but dragons every single day you log onto this app and you go so far. I'm excited to see what this year looks like for you. You guys, if you have not hit Top Batch Ariana with a favorite, please do so now because you are really missing out if you have not. She has a show on Sundays, 12 p.m. Eastern, self-care, unpopular opinion. Definitely tune into that. It's one of the best shows on the app. We love to see it. Ariana, do you have anything else? Oh, well, you've already said anything. Do you have anything going on in your stream? Anything you would like to shout out really quick?
Yes, so I am the admin for Chris Castle, the director of video content over here on the Meet Group side. We love to see it. If you would like to be on Suited Up, reach out to me on Instagram. I'll get you connected. I also have a show every Sunday at 12 p.m. noon, as she just said, Unpopular Opinions, where we talk about hot topics, trending topics, what's hot, what's not. We get into it. We love to see it. I love you so very much. I'm so very proud of you. I'm saying this. I'm emotional. I gotta go. I love you.
Okay. Bye. I love you. You guys, this is Self Care Sundays with me, Twix. That was Top Edge Ariana, my first guest. What am I doing? I'm doing my self care. I just removed my facial. It was the dermatology medical grade skincare pumpkin enzyme mask. It's a renew, exfoliate, and hydrate mask. I love this mask. It's so good. It really goes in there and just really takes care of my skin. I'm gonna get that mask. Period. I love this mask honestly because it just really gets in there. I was put a lot of face paint on my face yesterday, so my skin is definitely giving very much dry. So it's really important to make sure that when you are buying face care masks, skin care masks, that you get things that will do what you're trying to get them to do. This specifically was to kind of give me like a new skin. So that's why I used it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I take a lot of value and a lot of care into what I put on my face, honestly. So it's been really important to me for like the last 15 to 20 years. I've been doing it my whole life. I really have, from when I was like really a young girl. So I really, it really matters to me the things that I put on my face and the things that the type of products that I use. So I'm really here. Self Care Sundays is really here for me to share those things with you guys. Anyone who's interested in somebody said earlier that it's just for women. I wanna pop that lie. It is definitely not just for women. There are men out there who are really into skincare and taking care of themselves. Beard care, face care is universal. It's not just for women. So I would like to bring my second guest into the box. My sister, Top Badge Travel Bay. Ooh,
Love.
good morning,
Good
gorgeous.
morning. It's not morning here, it's afternoon, but
Yeah,
hello.
good afternoon to you. How are you doing? You look gorgeous.
Aw, thanks. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. So let's just jump right into it. What are the things that you like to do to show yourself some self-love, self-care once a week, once a month, whenever you find the time to do so?
So I've been thinking about this, right? Ever since you asked me on the show. Like, what things do I do for self-care? And it's not like a lot of like physical things. Like, of course, I wash my face. I use vitamin E oil. I try to use collagen on my face. I try to make sure I keep my skin clean. I mean, clearly, whatever I'm doing is working. I'm 43. I mean, getting to it.
Get into
But it's
it.
not.
Get into it. We love to
It's
see
not like
it.
I don't have like some like actual things like here, use this, use this. Like I don't. Like if I see something in the beauty supply store, or if I'm in like Ulta or somewhere and I hear something, I'll try it. But I don't have like one particular thing that I say is a go-to. Well, that's except for this. I do use this. So as some of you may know or not know, December 5th, 2022, I had gastric sleeve surgery. And so the biggest thing I was nervous about with the surgery was I see a lot of people who lose a lot of weight and they have like all this loose skin on their face and on their neck. So I did start using this Defonte collagen cream. It's like a night cream and a day cream. And I started using this like the day after my surgery. Actually, I may have started using like maybe the week before. And does it work? Did it make a huge difference? I don't know. But I was just thinking, because they told me I couldn't drink collagen right away, but I could use it like in creams and stuff. So I started using that, and I feel like it did kind of help because I don't have like the loose skin on my face thing. I feel like my
Okay.
face got smaller, but I don't feel like it's like saggy or anything.
So what? Okay,
So
so
that
let's break that down really quickly. So what are the
Mhm.
products that you used for the skin tagging? What are they called?
Just it's called Dafonte Collagen 24K. Um, and it has
And you have
like
a you have a day cream and a night cream.
yeah, there's like a night. I don't know if you can see. It's like a night cream and a day cream.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so honestly, with that and possibly doing the vitamin E, because I heard vitamin E was really good for
Mhm.
like restoring. Because I use vitamin E oil for my scars, and
Mhm.
like it's really good at tightening the skin, making sure that it kind of like. And then on top of it, you're black sis, so get
Mhm.
into it. Just you have that good skin. Shout out to that. So um, you don't have loose skin, so that means it worked for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Was there
Yeah.
anything else that you did that you think might have helped with that?
I mean, I definitely tried to make sure I kept my water intake as high as possible. And I exercise. Not when I say exercise, I don't mean I'm out here like in the gym, like doing the most, but I do try to commit myself to at least 30 minutes of cardio every day. I do
Okay.
some weight training, but it's not like really super
Yeah.
intensive,
Right.
but just
Okay.
like just walking and water.
So you said that you don't really do anything physical for your self care. So let's get into the maybe holistic or mental things that you
Mhm.
do in regards to self care.
My biggest thing when it comes to healthcare, I mean to self care, I think more like mental health. I want to make sure like my biggest thing every day is I wake up and it's like making sure I'm talking to myself nicely, making sure I'm having positive thoughts, being optimistic about what the day holds, and just challenging myself to always like go a step above. And for me, it's all about like mental health. So
Okay.
if I can wake up and get myself to feeling about 90% emotionally healthy, then I feel like I'm doing good. And that's
So
basically my goal every day.
so are there any practices that you do in the morning that helps you feel healthy? Because I mean, like sometimes you wake up and you're just like, this is not it.
Yeah.
So
And yeah.
on those days, what are the things that you do that get you there?
Yeah, so I have like my biggest like I'm real big on music. I love gospel music. So when I wake up and I'm feeling kind of iffy, the usually my go-to is like trying to figure out what song do I feel like is going to get me going.
Okay.
And like if I wake up and I'm having like a really, really rough day, like if I need a good cry, which that happens a lot, I'll wake up and there's certain songs that I play and I'll give myself permission to be in my feelings for about, one or two rounds of that song. And then I have to tell myself, okay, now get it together. So it's usually like a good gospel song. Um, I think right now it's been my go-to for this past entire year. It's CC Winans, Goodness of God. I
Okay.
listen right. Mo knows. Mo's like CC Winans. I literally have been listening to that song since I lost my dad and my brother almost every day.
Right.
Like in my ear as I'm driving, just anytime I need to pick me up, I listen to that song because the words they do something for me and kind of get me going. So
Right.
definitely that. But just like, and just having a moment to yourself in the morning. Whether that's, it may be scrolling through social media. It may be looking through some old pictures or some text messages, something to kind of give yourself some positive vibes. I like to do that for myself in the morning. Just give myself a couple minutes just to myself.
I love that. You guys, if you're just now tuning in, this is Self Care Sundays with me, Twix. I have the gorgeous, the beautiful Top Badge Travel Bait in the box, my sister, talking about her self care right now. Shout out to everybody who's coming in and being positive. This is a show. We don't like trolls. So if you could please just remove the trolls, that would be great. You guys going back and forth with a person with no picture is crazy. Just remove her, or them, whatever. Um, so we are talking about, you know what's so crazy about what you just said, and
Mhm.
I really am gonna make 2024 about doing that is waking up and taking and making sure that I can just kind of like assess
Mhm.
myself from top to bottom where I'm at mentally specifically, right? Because it's really, I think it's really, really important to be able to do so by like and know that these certain things are going to get me to where I need to be, right? Like
Mhm.
music, like going to a specific Instagram handle that's going to like give which is funny because I used to say that to my ex, that I scroll through Instagram in the morning for like that that one post that's gonna be
Mhm.
like, "Bitch, get up." Oops, you
Right.
know.
Right.
Excuse
And
me.
you know
But
what? It's funny how how it works, right? And I don't know if I know it's a thing. Like
Right.
it's so weird how everything works together. Like if you ever notice if you wake up and you're like in a mood where you need to see like a pick me up, God
Right.
is going to send you exactly what you need.
Yeah. Some
It
way,
never
somehow.
fails. Yeah, like if you're
Absolutely.
having a tough time, you're gonna some memory or some post is gonna pop up as you're scrolling. You're like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's what I needed. So it
That's what
happened.
I'm doing. Yeah. So, and there have been a few guests on my show that have talked about music therapy, music being very therapeutic to and for them,
Mhm.
which I think is so funny how we keep revisiting the same music. So, another guest that told me was that they go from being in solitude
Mhm.
and like just for the first 15 minutes of waking up just being in a place of gratitude,
Mhm.
right? And then if they're still not been removed from that place, then to go to the music. So I think I need to find a music song. I need to find a song that is my go-to, that when I'm like not in a great place can bring me back to a place of like gratitude and just like being present. So that's awesome. I love that. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us that you do like to do for self-care?
Yeah, I think my other thing that I do with no apologies is traveling. Like everybody that knows me, I that is my happy place.
Get
I
into
don't
it.
care about how much I'm judged. My sisters be like, "Girl, how can you afford this?" I can't, sis, but I'm going. Like, I got like 10 trips planned, or I have one of those. I have like 10 trips planned, and God is going to make it happen. I trust. But no, it honestly, there's nothing that makes me happier than knowing I'm going on a vacation and researching where I'm going and finding the places that I want to go to, seeing the social media posts, and then knowing that in a couple of days or weeks or months, I'm going to be at that particular place. And then just being able to work my butt off to get to there. And then not just work to get there, but work to make sure when I get back, I'm not in a weird space financially.
Good. I
Because
love that.
yeah, because
No,
for
I'm
me, I'm
sorry.
like, take the trips, make the memories, take the pictures. Because, like I already said, life is short. And
Right.
I'm a widow. Like, I know that life is short. So, I'm never going to apologize for like choosing myself and my happiness over anything else. So, I'm going to take the vacation. I'm going to book the trip. I'm going to pay for it. And you just have to do that. Like, because a lot of times people are like, oh, I don't have the time off from work or I can't afford it. We can always make more money.
Right.
Your job can always what they say, PTO, prepare the others. Take the time off to take care of yourself, to get away. I don't care if it's just you going to a nice hotel for a night, ordering room service with a nice view. Like, you deserve to treat yourself to those things because that's what you work for. You work to enjoy life.
Right.
And so I'm really big on traveling, seeing the world, taking my daughter to see the world. Like, I want to experience as much as possible in this little time that I have.
There is so many powerful things about what you just said, and like the number one word that came to my mind was euphoric. There's nothing more euphoric than seeing something you've never seen before, eating
Mhm.
something you've never eaten before that's just like out of this world. It explodes in your mouth. I talk about it all the time on stream. I'm huge on that. So I totally understand what you're saying. But what I think was the most important thing about what you said was the tent poles, right? Planning,
Mhm.
making sure you do all the things that you have to do in order to get there and get back safely and still
Mhm.
be good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that having those little tent poles in life are really important when it comes to self-care, because if you have no goals, if you have nothing to strive for, what are you really doing? You're just living. Life is
Right.
mundane. So I think that that is a huge part of self-care that a lot of people forget because they just, I'm just going to work for the next 20 years of my life. Girl,
Mhm.
bye.
Right.
That's
Right.
not
And people
life.
assume, oh, I'm going to save my money so once I retire, I can do these things. Who says you're going to make it there?
Exactly.
You're going to
Real
save
stuff.
all this money and all these vacation days for when you turn 60, then you die at 59 and you never saw anything that you wanted to see. Like, I
Exactly.
hate to say I'm morbid, but that's the reality, you know? So,
That's a lot of people's reality. Like,
yeah.
and then it ends up going to like healthcare. So all the money you save ends up, which is important too, right? But
Right.
like, it's really important, like you said. The one thing I do a lot, and people get annoyed, which is weird because at this our grown age where people are just kind of dropping like flies, you would think that me taking all the pictures and videos when I'm with you or when we're together would be something that, yes, can be type irritating, but you know,
Right.
baby, I may not see you again. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I need that. It's for me as much as it is for you, as much as it is for us,
Mhm.
you know? So yeah, I think that there were so many beautiful things that you said, that encompasses traveling. But yeah, I think for me it's definitely a huge self-care to like get out, see the world,
Mhm.
mingle in places I haven't mingled before, do things with people I've never done before,
Mhm.
jump off of a cliff if that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so you guys, if you're just now joining, this is Self Care Sundays. It's been such a beautiful day. Thank you so much for my two beautiful guests joining me. We have Top Edge Travel Bay in the box right now. She was sharing all of the amazing self-care rituals that she likes to do with herself and for herself, which is such an important thing, because taking time to really love on yourself is so underrated, and that is the purpose of the show. It's bringing a highlight to self-care, loving yourself, getting different ideas of how to love on yourself, because sometimes we don't know, and ignorance is not bliss, child.
Mhm.
We gonna make sure you know what it is you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And so that's what this show is really about. Travel Bay, thank you so much for being here. What else you got going on? Y'all, if you have not favorited this beautiful, black, gorgeous queen, hit her with a fave now. You're missing out. She also has two featured shows. Get into it. Like,
Actually, I have one. Actually, I only have one. One is
oh, oh, oh,
one that
oh,
is that listed as featured. One that is like
kind of
secretively
featured.
being
I was
featured.
about to say, yeah. So, Time to Sing, which is on Thursdays at 2, I believe.
Mhm. Yes.
See, I'm
Yes.
good. Time to Sing, which is on Thursdays at 2. And then A Love Letter to Grief, which is one of my favorite shows. I loved that show. It was, thank you so much for that show. That was one of my
Thank you.
favorite big breakthroughs. So that is on
Sundays. It's
Sunday.
typically Sundays at 11 when I do
I
it.
don't
But yeah, Sundays at
know.
11.
So she has that show too, which is an amazing show. She has a lot of shows. She has morning shows, night shows, and so many shows. She's a content queen on this app, guys. So please hit her with a fave. Do you have anything going on in your stream right now? Anything coming up?
Um, I have a battle next weekend with
Oh,
Missy.
you're in the battle
Yes,
royales?
I'm in that
Okay,
one.
we'll get
And
into it.
just I'm just trying to get. I'm trying to get. I mean, of course, the app is about to separate, so I'm really working on getting some new content ideas for for the year, and just really kind of keep things going. I'm big on content. I feel like it's great to come on this app and meet people. But me, at my big grown age, I feel like I want to be leaving a stamp of something. So
I
I'm big
agree.
on the content and making sure I'm actually doing something that's worth my time.
I agree. I agree. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you, Travel, for
You're
being on my
welcome. Thank you for
last
having
show.
me. So
Yes,
are you gonna do both apps, or you're only gonna be on PLF?
I think I'm only going to be on POF, honestly.
Wow.
Like if I do duplicate, then I probably will only come back for my show and to,
Okay.
gift you guys from time to time or
Right.
whatever.
Well, go ahead.
But
Anybody that's in here that's on POF, even if you're not sure if you want to stay on the app, just email the app and say, "Hey, I want to keep my account." Because
yeah,
worst thing that can happen is you don't do that, and then you want to come back and you have to come back at ground zero. So send the email. Let them know you want to keep your account. Good luck to everybody that's going to POF, and good luck to everybody that's staying on Meet Me.
oh my goodness, I love you so much, sister. I will definitely be around. Don't like it's just because I'm going to POF. I'm here, okay? Get into it. But I love you. Thank you so much for always, taking me under your wing and showing me the way and just loving me. And I
You're
appreciate you.
welcome.
Big
Thank you
TSA
to
in the
TSA for
building.
being here in the building. I see y'all. Thank you, TSA. All right. Thank you, love.
Bye, my love. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you guys so much for coming to the show. This is the end of the show. We had an amazing show today. Shout out to all of the gifters. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream: Big Sugar, Big Kels, and Big. I don't know who this last person is. Thank you, Mr. Telephone Man. Black Educated. Oh, big level up. Get into it. Oh my goodness. We love to see it. Oh my goodness. So, you guys, just as a reminder, I am doing, this is the end of the show, but I am doing a giveaway, a free giveaway. Well, technically free. Free giveaway to the number 1 gifter of today's show and next week's show. If the gifter is not the same, we're going to figure it out. But We're gonna do the number one gifter of this week's stream and next week's stream. Gets this. It is the Ultimate Skin Spa. It is a facial cleansing brush. It has 5 settings. This thing is amazing. It massages, a deep cleanse, it exfoliates, and it buffers. It does so many beautiful things. So this is definitely something to get. It is for men and women. Don't let the critics fool you. It is for men and women. It will get your skin silky smooth like mine. Get into it. Shout out to my 2 beautiful guests. I had Top Edge Ariana. I had Top Edge Travel Bay. They were gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Such beautiful spirits. They shared with us their self-care Sundays. I talked about not being able to use the bathroom and it being a huge issue, constipation, diarrhea. These are huge things that people deal with, and shared some different tips and tricks for you to help push that stuff down in the mornings. Get into it. You guys, self-care is about you, and you should definitely get into it today. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow may not come. Make sure you love on yourself once a week. It's really, really important. Happy birthday to the best admin on the app, Big Emoji J. Shout out to him. Thank you so much for all of the love, always showing me love, always being here, helping me get Self-Care Sundays going. I appreciate you very, very much. Next week will be my last show on the Meet Me platform. So definitely come in and tune in. I love you guys so much. And just know that if you are not here, I would miss you. Seriously. So make sure you go love on yourself. And make sure you hit me with a favorite, hit my guests with a favorite, hit the top 3 gifters of the stream with a favorite. And go add me on Instagram. Okay? Period. Get into it, Emoji J. You guys, thank you so much. It's been a great stream. I kind of want to end, but then I kind of don't want to end and just keep streaming. But I'm going to end because that's what I normally do. And I'll come back. Maybe. Bye, guys. Have a great Sunday.